Hello, amazing viewers, and welcome back. I'm so grateful to each of you for sticking with this journey of growth, insight, and transformation. Whether you've been with us since the beginning or are just joining, I want you to know how deeply I appreciate your presence here. Every view, every like, every thoughtful comment you leave truly keeps this channel alive and moving forward. We are building a community of people dedicated to thriving and living in alignment with our highest purposes. I feel truly honored to walk this path with you. Today, we are going to talk about something powerful, something that can transform not only your mindset but the flow of prosperity in your life. We are diving into the concept of letting go, specifically, letting go of revenge, resentment, and hurt. Why? Because when revenge walks out, prosperity walks in. These two energies, prosperity and resentment, simply cannot coexist in the same space. And while this may sound a bit abstract, I assure you that this concept is foundational for attracting abundance and joy. Let's start by recognizing why holding on to feelings of resentment and revenge can block prosperity. When we hold on to these negative emotions, we are essentially creating a blockage, a wall that prosperity cannot penetrate. Imagine that every time someone has hurt you, and you held on to that hurt, it became like a heavy stone. Over time, these stones pile up. Not only do they weigh you down, but they also form an impenetrable wall that keeps positive energy, abundance, and prosperity from reaching you. Holding on to hurt and revenge is like drinking poison and hoping it affects the person who wronged you. In reality, these emotions only damage the one who holds them. By choosing to hold on to resentment, we focus our energy on something that brings us pain, a focus that directly diverts our attention from growth, healing, and abundance. The energy you pour into resentment is energy that could be fueling your dreams and helping you build the prosperous life you desire. So, how do we let go of resentment and welcome prosperity? Through forgiveness. Now, I know forgiveness can be a challenging topic. Some may wonder, why should I forgive someone who hurt me so deeply? The answer is simple: you don't forgive them for their sake, you forgive them for yours. Forgiveness is an act of self-liberation. When you forgive, you release the chains that have kept you connected to pain, freeing yourself to move forward in peace and purpose. Forgiveness doesn't mean you're excusing what someone did or pretending it didn't hurt. Instead, forgiveness is about choosing your own peace over their actions. You are deciding that you don't want to carry that hurt anymore. Imagine that you're holding onto a rope, and every time you think about that person or event, you're tugging harder. Eventually, your hands blister and hurt, and that pain begins to seep into all areas of your life. Letting go of that rope is like choosing peace over pain, and as soon as you do, you'll feel an immense sense of relief. Suddenly, you have free hands, the hands that can now receive abundance. We often talk about forgiving others, but there's one more person you need to forgive, and it's probably the hardest of all: yourself. Many people unknowingly carry feelings of guilt, shame, or regret over things they've done or failed to do. This self-blame is another layer of blockage, and it keeps you from believing you deserve prosperity. Consider this. If you're constantly critical of yourself, if you think you're undeserving or believe you don't have what it takes, then your energy will reflect that. No matter how much prosperity is out there waiting for you, if you don't feel worthy, it won't be able to reach you. Self-forgiveness is the ultimate act of self-love and self-acceptance, and it's an essential step on the path to prosperity. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you forgave yourself for everything you regret. Think about how much mental space and emotional energy that would free up. This newfound energy could be directed towards your dreams, passions, and goals. Self-forgiveness allows you to embrace the fullness of who you are, imperfections and all, and to walk confidently into the future with open arms, ready to receive prosperity. These are practical steps to release resentment and invite prosperity. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step to letting go is acknowledging that the hurt, resentment, or desire for revenge is there. Don't push these feelings away, instead, take some time to reflect on why they exist. Who hurt you, and what impact has that hurt had on your life? Being honest with yourself about your pain is the first step toward healing. 2. Practice compassionate reflection. After you've acknowledged your feelings, try to see the situation from a place of compassion. Perhaps the person who hurt you was also carrying their own pain. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help you understand that people often hurt others because they are hurting themselves. Shifting your perspective this way allows you to release some of the intensity of the resentment and prepares your heart for forgiveness. 3. Forgive intentionally. Write a letter to the person who hurt you. You don't have to send it, but in that letter, express all your feelings. Write everything that's been on your mind, and then consciously forgive them. You could say something like, I forgive you, not because what you did was okay, but because I choose peace and prosperity over hurt and resentment. Burn or tear up the letter as a symbol of letting go. 4. Forgive yourself. Take some time to reflect on areas where you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you've been too hard on yourself for a past mistake. Write down what you're holding onto and forgive yourself for each item. Remind yourself that you're human, and part of being human is making mistakes. Each of us is worthy of forgiveness, and that includes you. 5. Create new affirmations. Start each day with affirmations that reinforce your worthiness and your openness to prosperity. Say things like, I am deserving of abundance, or I release resentment and welcome prosperity. These affirmations rewire your mind to focus on positive energy and abundance rather than pain. 6. Visualize prosperity flowing in. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing prosperity coming into your life. Imagine that you've let go of every resentment and are now open to receive all the goodness life has to offer. Picture yourself living the life you desire, free of hurt and full of joy. Visualization is a powerful tool to shift your energy and attract positive outcomes. When you choose to release resentment and embrace forgiveness, you're making an energetic shift. Resentment is heavy, negative, and stagnant, while forgiveness is light, freeing, and abundant. By consciously choosing forgiveness, you create a new vibrational frequency that invites prosperity into your life. You're clearing space in your heart and mind, creating a fertile ground where prosperity can thrive. Prosperity is an energy that flows towards those who are open, accepting, and positive. When you're holding on to resentment, you're sending a message that you're closed off. You're focused on the past, which means your energy is not aligned with the abundant present or the prosperous future. But when you forgive, you signal to the universe that you're ready to receive, that you're open, and that you're prepared to welcome the gifts life has to offer. Letting go of resentment and embracing forgiveness is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Each day, make a conscious choice to release a little more hurt and to welcome a little more peace. Trust that every time you forgive, you're making space for something greater. Every time you release, you're allowing prosperity to flow into your life. Thank you for being here, for your commitment to personal growth, and for sharing this journey with me. I'm so excited to see the prosperity that's waiting to enter your life as you let go of what no longer serves you. Remember, when revenge walks out, prosperity walks in. Forgive, release, and embrace the abundant life that's meant for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and remember, your words are powerful prosperity tools.